Hi and welcome to Makeup Mugwump. My name is Leanne. Tiny is literally at my feet. Can you please go sit over there? Like, could you just? No, she's right there. What an ass. Okay, hi. So we got the word earlier this week that Becca, the company, will be no longer a company as of September of this year, and had my lovely friend Kim, hi Kim, ask if I could do a video with the products that I have and kind of talk about them, and that way if anybody was interested in them, picking them up before Becca's no longer a thing, great. So I've kind of gathered everything that I have except for foundations, and that's because I don't really love the Becca foundations. I don't personally love them. I use them as mixers. I don't love them. So I didn't grab those. But everything else that I have that I do really like, I have in front of me. Some of these things were limited edition, but I'm going to show them to you anyway just because I have them. But also that they, I don't know what's available on their site. I looked earlier this week and they had plenty of stuff. It's not on sale yet, but I have a feeling in the months coming that we're going to see some of this stuff. But also that those of us who subscribe to BoxyCharm and Ipsy, we may be seeing some of these products as choice items or in pop-ups or add-ons as they liquidate their stock. So it's worth a shot. So let me start with a palette, it's gross, that I have. This is the Becca, Chloe, and Malika BFFs palette. This is, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's really, really stunning. So there's a bronzer, nope. There's a bronzer, 2 blushes, and this is a highlighter, and it's really, really pretty. It's a beautiful champagne highlighter. The blushes are pigmented and gorgeous. Very, very shiny and shimmery, and that bronzer there's some sheen to it, but it's not super shiny. This is a really cool face palette. I like it a lot. It was limited edition. It's a Fair Girls good one for somebody with deeper skin tone. This is not enough, but I think they had 2. So one of them might be darker, so I would have picked up the fairest one. So there's that. There's the BFFs, whatever it's called. I don't know that there's a color on it. Made with Love by Chloe, Becca BFFs, whatever. There's not like a color on it. So anyway, I have that. I have other Becca bronzers. I like Becca bronzers and I like Becca highlighters. Those are the 2 categories. So I'll show you these again. I don't know how old some of these are. This is the bronzer in Sunset Waves. It's that mosaic one that if you concentrate your brush in the middle, it's a matte bronzer, but if you go all around, it can kind of be a little bit of a blushy. I'm going to go all the way around the pan here and show you. It's lighter. It's way more shimmery than just the middle, but it can be a blushy bronzer kind of moment if you wanted that. This is Sunset Waves. It's nice. It's nice. It's very nice. All right, next up, I have, oh, this is a mineral bronzing powder. I've had this forever. This is old as the sin here. There we go. A mineral bronzing powder. I don't know if these things are available anymore, but just in case, she's beautiful. There is no shade on this as well. I don't know if that they didn't do any shades, or is that the shade? Duende, maybe? Duende? There's that. It's a mineral bronzing powder. It's beautiful. And then I have the Sunlit Bronzer in Bali Sands. This one has like the coppery thing on it. It had the waves in it, but I've used a lot of it. This is Bali Sands. This is much lighter. Yeah, it's there. It's a beautiful bronzer, but I think it's the lightest one in that range. So there's my bronzers from Becca. I have one blush. This is the blush in Flower Child. I think it's pretty, but I think blushes are blushes are blushes. I don't know that high-end blushes perform any better than regular blushes, but it's a pretty one. This is Flower Child. I think they had one called Wild Honey or something, Wild something, that I thought was nice, but I don't own it. All right, so now I do have a powder This is the Becca Multitasking Perfecting Powder in Fair. And I'll show you on my finger what she looks like. It's a nice shade. You won't, oh, actually, there's a harsh swatch of it. There she is. It's a fair powder. They made powder. Who knew? Okay, I have one lipstick. Mr. Mugwump got her for me. This is the Becca lip color in Truffle. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade, but it is magnetic. It's beautiful. So this is Truffle. Isn't that pretty? Just a cream lipstick. I have two of these. This is the First Light Priming Filter. Yeah, primer. This is the Backlit Priming Filter. I love them both. I have used up one of these before. I love them both. Their primers are beautiful. They're beautiful. I will, I think in my Get Ready With Me tomorrow, I'll use some of these products so you can see the ones that I really like in motion, use, application. Okay, let's talk highlighters because that's my favorite category. This is the Becca highlighting palette, which I know is not available anymore, but if you see it, I would snag it. It's one of these beautiful things. This is called the Ocean Jewels Highlighter Palette. It has 5 highlighters in it, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Mr. Mugwump got this for me quite a long time ago, and it's absolutely stunning, and I love her. All right. We have the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Moonstone. This is the light one. I'm going to put them all on so you can see them all together. There's Moonstone. Here is Prismatic Amethyst. Prismatic Amethyst. Here is Pearl. There's Pearl. Here is the Light Chaser Highlight in Rose Quartz Flashes Seashell. Rose Quartz Flashes, Seashell. These are duochrome pretty ones. There she is. And then I have 3 opals. I've got a normal baby opal, and then these are the cheapy ones. The cheapy ones work just fine. This is opal. I have used, there's a huge dip in this. I have used opal to slam death. There's opal. There they all are. They're stunningly beautiful. Becca makes beautiful highlighters. I mean, stunningly gorgeous. And I'm happy to have them. I would contemplate picking up a large opal. I've got 3 babies. So now granted, you probably think that's crazy. This travels, this is why it has no letters on it. This travels with me as, and it is my lid shade for like work. I mean, it's inner corner shade. It is a highlighter. It is stunning. I love opal. It's a little bit dark for highlighter for my face. It can pull dark if you go heavy and my skin tone are fairer. It's dark. You'll want Pearl. You'll want Moonstone. Moonstone is lighter than opal. See? But it's absolutely gorgeous. This travels with me when I go everywhere. And I have 2 more babies. I would pick up a full size of that one. I don't think I want a backup of anything that I have here. I really don't. I have enough other highlighters. The Wet n Wild highlighters are stunning. They are just this pigmented and just this beautiful. So I think I have enough of everything else. I will happily use these bronzers all the way up and be sad when they're gone, but I don't think I need a backup of anything. These, I mean, if these came as a choice in a box, I would get them because they are very good. I'll show you tomorrow. They are very, very good as primers under the skin. They make it look light and gorgeous. It's reflective and beautiful. This is my Becca collection. Again, I don't love the foundations. I never found a foundation that I fell in love with. And so I don't, I mean, that's, I have no desire. The lipstick is beautiful. I'm not, you know, I'm glad that I own it. I'm glad that Mr. Mugwump gave it to me. I will use it, and happily so. It's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful formula. But I don't think I need anything else. Like, I don't. But there's everything that I have. Just in case you were curious about some of these shades and some of those things compared to one another, there you go. We'll use some of these tomorrow in our Get Ready With Me on Sunday, so stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the button, and that way all of my YouTube videos come into your subscription feed. It's totally free, and that way you won't miss it. Yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up for Kim for suggesting it. Thanks, Kim. You rock my socks. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.